So in order to do this next floor, what we're basically going to do is we're going to fill in the walls up here. Now, the first thing we need to do is we're going to need to build this little balcony here. And what you need to know about that is it starts right here in this corner, and then it goes all the way around. 2, and then here there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it just goes all the way over here and even into one single block there. So you're starting it right there, and you're putting it 1 block around, making an automatic 2 blocks over here. And as you knew, we were having 4 blocks over there. So what you're going to do is you're just going to fill this in, because we know this will be the balcony area. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it in 1 more block. And that's because there's going to be a wall over here. So basically you have 1, 2, 3, 4, so you need to put this in here. And what it does, it creates a really nice overhang. This is why we actually decide to build our walls over here and not over here. If you had built your wall over here, you could never create an overhang within that same chunk. This way it actually looks pretty. Now, like I said, we're just going to fill in this wall over here. Now, assuming you want a 1 block door, what you're going to do is you're basically creating the door over here. Put in a stair, because it always looks a little better that way. And we're just filling in this complete wall. You want to have windows in here, go ahead, just create them, punch in some holes, place some glass panes. But there will be a little staircase right along here, so we're gonna do a little balcony. Wait, let me just check something real quick. Yeah, okay, I totally forgot. We need to wrap this around 1 more time. My bad, I'm sorry. I literally only built this house once, so I have to go back constantly to see if I'm doing it right. Now, to make sure you don't fall off the balcony, we're going to put in some glass panes over here. Now, you can use fence or a block or, I don't know, fence posts. I really don't care what you're going to use, but we're just using it like this. And we're putting it all the way up to the glass here. Now, what we're going to do is before we continue, we're going to do the rest of the walls. In order to do the rest of the walls, basically we're going to do this little bit here. And this is also something we're just going to replicate. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So what you're going to do is you're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do this at a couple of spots. Because again, this is just something we're replicating. Put some upside down stairs, some glass. And that shows us that we need to put the glass 1 more block in to connect it. And then basically we're doing the same thing over here, because this is the same window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just connecting this as well. You could always put it as a block, but it's more fun to use stairs. Gives you a little bit more depth and detail to it. And we're doing the same thing to this little window over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you need to have a better look, all you can do is just pause the video anytime you like. Now, basically we're gone really far now, but we kind of have this one problem. First of all, we need to add a door, which we might as well just do since we're here anyway. You always place them from the inside. Makes them look a lot better. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create this little bit of wall. And what we're going to do for this piece of wall is we're just going to add this right here. And then we're putting it out 1. And then we're just filling up a nice frame. Just like that. That's all you're going to do. There you go. You just fill it in with glass as well. And then basically all your walls are done. All your windows are done. So then what you need to do is you just gotta close this down. This is your little roof part. And I'm using not quartz block but quartz slab for this, because if you use quartz slabs, it just gives you a little bit more of a spacious feeling already. Now what we could do is, this is already a cool house. If you don't want to go any further than this, just keep it like this. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna add a next floor. Basically you're just attaching it right here. And again, you're not using the blocks, you're using the slabs, because it gives you a little bit less of a roomy space. Don't put them up here though, because then when you want to place any other kind of chests, it's never going to hit your floor. So make sure your floor is attached right there. Now while we're at it, we might as well just put in a nice staircase already, because I can tell you where it's going to be. A lot of people use ladders in order to get to their second floor. And yes, it works, but why would you if you can just make a very simple staircase? Now I chose to put the staircase over here. Now what you want to do is you want to put 3 slabs over here, and then you're going to put your spruce stairs right there. No, wait, sorry, I mean right there. Wow, I'm so sorry for that. Don't know what really happened. Now what you're gonna do is you're basically just going to put a little piece of quartz over here. Not sure if we're gonna have to put it up one more. We'll see about that. Basically, we're putting more quartz stairs. Now, if you can see, you have a little gap over here. So what you could do while you're at it is just make this one bigger over here. And then you can literally just put a slab there and one there. And there you are. You're already on the next floor. Basically, we're going to make this one to quartz. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Just make quartz out of this. You got your glass panes. And just put it like that. What you're going to do is you're going to put another piece of the quartz. And you're just filling up this piece. Because you could leave it open. But basically just make this into your staircase. It's the better choice. If you want, you could just make, like I said, a little staircase down here towards the basement. If you don't want to do that, it can also be a really nice place where you put some chests down. If not, just make it complete. Just make it into a corner. And then basically, we're pretty full already. We're just gonna have to do a little bit of detailing to fix it up.